Hey everybody, Gnome here, server X160, the best server on Lithas. Anyhow, I figured I'd make the Knowmish School of Strategy episode 3 today. We got a lot of snow and kind of gloomy weather here, so gives me an opportunity to kind of make another video, talk about my team. So I did make some adjustments. So I decided male Askavarg needs to go hand in hand with male Soul Reaper. And the reason why I have that is it just allows male Soul Reaper to get up on the enemy really quick and get his active aura on everybody so that they don't get as much healing. I feel that that's really important, like, because my male Water and Sun team, the roster 11 down here, it has Phoenix, which is really good for her execute when they get below 15% health due to her ultimate. And what's nice, if you don't have the books for it, you don't really need to level her ultimate over 11. Or, sorry, not her ultimate, but her passive. I've been talking about her passive. That's what executes. Well, the only thing that goes up when you level it is the decreased in healing that the enemies receive that have her abilities on them, which is really good, don't get me wrong. But if you need the books for another ability, her ult or her active, I think is much more important. And then, like I said, with this team, you have the not only the execute, but you have the damage reduction from the male Soul Reaper in my primary team up here. And I just did something a little different that I kind of want to show you about. I just changed up my male or Scarlet. So she's only got 35 vigor. I'm gonna fix that up this marriage challenge. She's almost got 3 million strength. She needs some better gems in the gear. They're only level 6, but I'll make some adjustments here pretty soon. And see, she's only got level 10 headgear, 15 for the chest, so we don't even have that extra damage reduction from having a 3-piece in the set. And then she also has level 11 boots, which I was trying to work on to get her some more constitution. And not saying that my Phoenix is bad, but she's only level 22 vigor. I got her really late in the game, but she's got 3.1 million. Granted, she's more of a mage, and she's got all level 10 mythic gear. So I've been trying to work on that a little bit. She's got ambitious. I'll change that to focused here soon. But fierce and brutal is real nice because she just loads out the damage really quick, kind of like a glass cannon. And Scarlet and Phoenix both have 15 all their skills thanks to the Summertide Isles event. You really should be doing that. If you're not, you can save up a whole bunch of coins and throw them at once and most likely hit the jackpot with 500,000. And then you could at least get some more bread. You can get some more gold, a lot of it, significant. Not to mention the books, which is my favorite part. So I just added Plume Dance to this chick. And Plume Dance is pretty amazing. It increased the champion's crit damage. It's not the rate, it's the damage by 111% for 15 seconds when the battle starts. This effect is not stackable. The reason why I put this on her with Ambitious, she comes with Hulking and Resilient, and it's nice having a level 22 Hulking on the team automatically. And so the only other trait I have on her is Brutal for the strength increase. But Plume Dance, 111% for 15 seconds. So what I really like about that is her ult says, she goes off, she slashes for 3 seconds. Each slash deals damage equal to 300% of the champion's strength, and the chance of landing crit is increased by 20%, which is really good. So 20% on top of other abilities. Like, let's look here. I think we can get a little breakdown. So the crit rate she currently has is almost 60%. So you add another 20% on, that's 80% chance with her ult to do a crit. And if you get Eagle-Eyed, which is the Huntsdorf clan trait, that adds an additional 10% crit rate, but you have to build up to it with each attack. So your first ult probably won't have the full amount of the crit. So 80% though, I'm happy with that. 75, 80% crit. And then when each of the crits hit, she has that additional damage to it. So if a crit does an extra 100% damage, So then it would instead do an extra 211% damage. I'm cool with that. It hits really hard. And really the whole point of Scarlet in this team, I did have male Segarak in here instead of male Soul Reaper. And I like that combination with male Dawnbreaker that I went over in my first episode of Knowmish School Strategy. But in this case, what I've been trying to build up to for a long time was a really good Scarlet that uses her ult really quick. She's in the P1 position, and so the benefit you get to that is you get female hose passive on her, so it gives her 250 energy. I have ambitious starting on her, so she has the 300. So I'm just trying to get her to go off as soon as possible. And here's the best part. Male Askavarg, he rushes into the battle. He brings Scarlet with him, and then Scarlet's right there up on the enemy team, sometimes in the middle of them. And so that gives the advantage to hit everybody with those slashes from the ult, which is really powerful. And hopefully that, combined with male Dawnbreaker's active and ult going off at the beginning of the game, then you get instant executes with male Soul Reaper. And so that was the whole idea with male Segarak when he was in here. For Scarlet. And it was to just do a lot of initial damage to that P4 position so that male Soul Reaper can come in and kind of clean up. Well, it wasn't working, and my male Segarak doesn't have enough vigor yet. He's still in the 30s. And so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and keep Soul Reaper in it. Lion Roar just did a video on male Soul Reaper and concluded that he's really doesn't add much extra to the team. And so having male Segarak in here instead of male Soul Reaper, I think is my final goal. But for now, I can't really do it because I need the vigor from Soul Reaper. And it still goes well with Scarlet and Dawnbreaker as well. Not to mention female Hose active. Not to mention the taunt from male Askavarg at the very beginning is really nice. So that gets them all together. Male Soul Reaper starts executing. And then for my next group, that allowed me to put male Segarak in here. And so he will attack and go to the P4 position to start off. Male Corbett will attack and then use his active to hit all of them and land somewhere in the ranks. The thing I have about female Galabar and male Ho is they're late game. So if you can last a minute against your opponent, you're most likely going to win if you have both of those champions. They scale significantly just as the battle progresses and people die. And then I have female Selphos in here. Her ult, along with male Corbett's passive that gives everybody crit and damage and strength, goes really well with male Ho's strength drain from his active, and I think his ult too, or it's boosted by his passive. So, and then that also pulls people together. Male Segarak's ult pulls people together, and then male Corbett has an area of effect that goes really well with those enemies being bunched up. Not to mention female Galabar's active will also spread to their entire team, which is nice. So I did some planning on this team. There's healing from female Galabar's passive, and that should go well with having it is a squishy team. So I'll probably end up putting interesting traits on them. And I'll need to get, like right now, Rapid Shot, female Galabar has it. I don't have a Cunning yet. Oh, I do, actually, on male Selphos, I believe. But I want him to have damage so that he can, and remember, he's mostly utility. And so his passive buffs everybody. The real damage is these two right here. Female Selphos is surprisingly amazing at damage as well. So the point is to use male Corbett for a little bit of supplemental damage, but mostly his ult, which does the silence and stun, which takes care of male Water and Sun. His passive, which buffs everybody. And then his active, which it does 5 normal hits. So if I put the new Soul Annihilation on him from the Spider clan, which still has the same name as the Almat clan, If I were to put that on him, he would reduce everybody's strength resistance right at the beginning by hitting them all with an auto attack. And I think that would go really well for this beast right here. And not to mention we have stun from female Selphos. We have stun from female Galabar's ult. We have stun from male Corbett. We have a stun from the ult of male Segarak at the end when he pulls him in. And then we have a pool from male Ho, and then just goobles of damage while he heals himself and lasts till the end game. Awesome group. Really, really interested in it. So we're going to maybe give that a go today. And then also my male Water and Sun group, which is my male Bloom is under vigored, under geared, just having a hard time. Doesn't have any level 15 abilities. My male Water and Sun only has level 15 for his ult and his passive. My Phoenix has all level 15. My female Lume, I still don't have the companion, so I'm really close to just summoning her up all the way to 15 stars, but I feel that she goes amazing as a mana battery for male Water and Sun. Not to mention, you get just about as equal a strength boost from female Lionstone's ult as you do from female Lume's ult, but it's only a single target, which I'm cool with male Water and Sun receiving that. So I put Fearsome on male Bloom, so he has a 10% chance to stun the enemy team with each attack. It doesn't go to his illusions, but it's a really nice ability. He's got a taunt. He's got some life steal in there. His ability to survive with his passive is really helpful to last a little later, just to allow male Water and Sun to kind of get off more pulses. Female Lume also has her active. It's an AoE stun. That's nice. So maybe later I'll put male Segarak in instead of male Bloom. So he'll bunch people together, and that'll help Phoenix. That'll also help multiple stuns from male Lume or female Lume's active. And also, I'm not relying on her for damage. Her passive has some damage reduction, which is nice, I think, when any of your allies have a debuff on them. But it doesn't help the team. Originally, I thought it helped the team, but I read on Discord that it's only her. And then y'all know everything great about female Lionstone. She'll most likely use her active to help out the mana battery, which is okay. Later on, I'll have the mana battery pretty buffed up, and so hopefully the active will then guard Scarlet. Well, I like Scarlet's active with male Water and Sun too, because it helps trigger it when she shoots out her phoenixes and they count the firebirds and they stun. That triggers a whole bunch of male Water and Sun. And if you had the Segarak pool, then you could also hit more people with phoenixes active, which would be nice. So those are the 3 teams I got. Let's give them a little testing. My Guardian Stones, again, I want to refresh you. I don't have Marksman buffed up because I only have female Selphos in my teams, where I have Scarlet and Phoenix as Bloodcraft Legends. So I went ahead and got that strength to 10. I'm also lacking in the damage reduction here for the female Selphos. I don't have that. My tanks are a little under buffed. They just have the strength. And then I don't have any defense really. I need to boost that just a little bit. And I think I might need hit on my mages, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to play with that and figure it out. So let's go to Valley of Conquerors. I let my team get a whole bunch of enemy up, or energy enemy. Our enemies are really strong. This is the strongest team I've ever had to go against, yellow. All their members are all ultra active. Like, they all play a ton. So, Nubarix all over the place. Pagan is really strong. After Dawn plays a lot. Rock does. Zerowin's one of the toughest enemies I've gone against. And, of course, he's on this team. Art was on my last team. Always active. Always strong. Pin's awesome. They're true. I'm just first time playing him. Luffy always scores in the top. Never met Veracity. So, really strong teams. I got on Godzilla's ultra strong Kratorius. I think they were on the same team in the last one, along with Elia. And so they're really strong. Tight Lettuce, Spare Bombette. Not sure this GI Bondruk yet, but Silver Raider always scores high. Zolia, I'm not sure. I think Zolia might just be a mooch. Not sure yet. And then Gandalf always scores up. Johnny 8 Ball's my boy. He's good. Outclass, not met. Varus, really good. Always very active. Dale, not sure. Might be a mooch, but they're under teamed here. Like they haven't gotten a full team. They only have 5. So they'll probably be bouncing back pretty crazy once they get their team in, because Gandalf is just really good. I'm up there. I got Flash with me. Pui May's awesome. Trinity, first time with Trinity, doing really awesome. Bad to Rip, not sure. Elisar, been good. Non-errata, very communicates a lot, really good player. Haldor had a huge wins against me in the last game, so I'm surprised I don't have more Haldor in this. So let's go ahead and prepare our teams to be able to own this stuff. So there's plenty of enemies. They're all over the place. I'm probably going to have to fight my way out. It's pretty fun, but it's tough when they have all the shrines. I just really don't stand too much of a chance. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go with my first team here, see how they do. It's kind of my strongest team, I think, my pride and joy. But my newest situation here is with Scarlet. So let's give her a run. Let's see how she does. Oh, wow, there's 8 of them here. That's why no one's killed him, because Godzilla's there at the doorway. But if I can get energy ramped a little bit, I might be able to take Godzilla. So I'll see how this goes. There's a purple shrine up here that I'm definitely going to take. We're not hitting Mills. I told him I'd wait a couple days before I do Mills, because that spot for Mills is just so strategic. Like, you can't really play a true game of Valley without considering that. Okay, check it out. I'm going to come up here, whoop Johnny 8 Ball. He's got the new male spiders. I'm guessing he's not vigored up much, but he's tough. But his old team was a little stronger, I think. But you got to kind of lower your team a little bit just so that you can... Oh, and then what did I tell you? I was going to also get that shrine so that I can have a chance against these guys. So the group I'll send for the shrine, a little more survivability with the female Galabar. My female Lionstone is simply a buffer and strategic help, basically. So this has only got 87,000 because that male Corbet's so low level. After this Might challenge, I'll get him leveled up. But, okay, we got the shrine. Let's put this new team to the test here. See how many we can clear out of this purple team. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's not put it on times 2. All right, everybody getting their energy up a little bit. Anyone who's got ambitious was able to just get a little bit more. All right, here we go in. Askavarg takes the spider back. See, my male Soulkeeper is hitting 3 of them with his active. Already got his ult off of. Here comes Come on, Scarlet. Come on. Get your ult off, Scarlet. Come on. Come on, Scarlet. There she goes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was so weak. And she gets executed, which really causes me some issues. Oh, my goodness. All right. So this team did really poorly. And the reason why, I would say, was that Scarlet wasn't using her ult for some reason. Oh, man. Now it's going to come down to Reaper versus Reaper. This is great. And then he's working on my Reaper. Come on. There we go. We got the taunt on him. That's good. He's not going to be able to execute my Askavarg for a sec. And my shield's not generating as much as his for some reason. Like, because he's doing damage to 2 champions instead. Oh, I'm going to get executed. Dang it. All right, let's put it on times 2. Johnny, good job, man. You rocked me. I'm going to bring my good team in next time, though, so we're not going to play this game. It's a bummer, because I wanted to get a little energy rolling to fight some more people, but I guess that's not going to be an option. That's all right. All right, so we'll go ahead and try the Water and Sun team. And I don't really want to fight Godzilla, so I'm probably going to come up over here. It sucks because their true is there, 165 million. I don't think I can take him out with unless I can find a blue on the way. Oh yeah, we're going for it. Problem is yellow has all the shrines in the middle, and so it makes it really difficult to kind of get a leg up against them unless you have a lot of energy or you have the ability to kind of take some of their shrines first. So here we go. Let's see. He's got a huge advantage over me here. Let's see what I can do. All right, Male Bloom, gonna step back there, get a little taunt. Okay, Phoenix got her ult off. My Water and Sun is healing and getting his ult off right now. Phoenix, oh, there comes the Lion Stone. And there's the female Lume. Look at this. Look at this strength now. I'll heal through there. Water and Sun's like boom, boom, boom. Just non-stop damage. And there's the female Lume again. Oh, oh, man. Their Male Water and Sun is just so strong. And then, okay, their Ashmang got the ult on my Male Water and Sun's kind of eating him up a little bit, but as soon as he can ult, he's going to ult and start healing. And then also he'll get female Lumes. See, look at this. Female Lumes sitting there full energy for a while, I feel. All right. And it would have been nice if she would have used that on the... All right, I might not be able to kill this Ashmane. Might be a really strong Ashmane. I don't have the Phoenix healing reduction, so anytime he takes skill damage, he's getting healed from it. But let's see with the Lion Stone's ult. Oh, not going to be enough. Like I thought maybe we could do it. Maybe if female Lion Stone and female Lume can ult our Male Water and Sun at the same time, we'll have enough during his ult to be able to kill Ashmane. I doubt it, though. I don't think we're going to get to that point. And he went ahead and... Oh, he put the ult on Male Water and Sun. Alright, come on. If we can get female Lume to also ult... Oh, well, not going to be enough. See, this is a nice part where I've discovered an awesome... Well, if my Phoenix wouldn't have died, this guy would have died a long time ago because he wouldn't have been able to heal himself. So, all right, my Phoenix is maybe too much of a glass cannon. Might be interesting to take off Fierce and add Steadfast since I have the Gold Tongue Companion now. Oh, man, I just got rocked in this one. Let's see if there's anyone around here I can fight, maybe. Let's see. Maybe they have someone that's... more along the same level, or doesn't have every shrine buff in the entire game here. Again, GOAT Games, your matchmaking system for Valley of Conquerors is one of the worst I've ever seen. Like, you put all the active players on one team, you put all the inactives on a team that all mooch from people. It's really annoying. Like, recently I ran into this guy, Monster Zero, I call him Loser Zero, and he just mooches off people, is a horrible player, just causes, problems. And so why do you allow people like that to play with other people that are good? Like, the majority of the players that I'm here with are awesome and they all contribute. They just needed to be divvied up a little better and then get rid of the people that don't contribute. Like, maybe instead of it being 500 diamonds to sign up, make it 3,000 diamonds to sign up. But if you do all your participation and you actually play, then you get back your 3,000 diamonds, and then you get maybe another 2,000 or 3,000 on top of that. Like, I guarantee you that would get people to play, or they wouldn't sign up. If it's 3,000 diamonds to sign up and to mooch at potentially getting 4th place, I just don't think that they would do it. And so, like, please, GOAT Games, fix this problem. It's really annoying. Like, oh, it looks like yellow just came and attacked. Oh, looks like they took out Johnny 8 Ball. But, yeah, I'm not going to do any more in Valley here. My team's kind of failed. I just need to get them leveled up. People are kind of just overpowering me. Their teams don't have great synergy. In fact, their teams are pretty mediocre. But they do have a bunch of vigor. They have level 25 gear. And I told you, like, my Water and Sun has the best gear of my entire roster. And I only have 2 level 25s. Like, for instance, I'll show you. I just don't have any gear, and it's not leveled up. And so here's this guy. He's got it all refined, all refined, all refined, but just low level. Look, and then I start losing out. My female Lionstone, only 2 refined. My Ho has them all refined. Female Galabar, 0 refined. And then 4 refined on Segarak, 3 on Male Bloom. It just, and then also I can't level up everybody's abilities because I don't have enough orange books. So you really have to pick and choose the things that scale the best. Use those. Things like Male Water and Sun's active, your goal is to have him always pulsing. So why do you care to use orange books if you need them for other champions? So maybe do 11 on him. Let me kind of show you. I have all of it on my Soul Reaper here. Male Ascavar, just the final one, which adds more con for him. All of them for my Dawnbreaker. None of them for my female choir. Only my ult for female Lionstone. Look, I don't have the passive leveled for female Ho. Female Galabar, none. Segarak, all of them. Bloom, none. Female Selphos trying to get her ult maxed. Yeah, so basically, all my champs just have abilities up to level 11. And then, oh, there's level 12. It's the male Corbett, because I plan on leveling him next. He's just too amazing, and his passive buff is just so good. So let me see where I'm at here. I can kind of show you maybe one of my team strategies here, and then I'll do some arena matches. All right, so I was kind of just seeing how the female Scarlet performed with that plume dance in here. So Ascavarg, since you have Ascavarg, you want male Segarak in the back line so he gets the strength from, and he's still going to hit this champ here and soup over to the P4 position. So here we go. Let's watch. All right, Ascavarg comes in. Male Dawn blasts, and Male Segarak finishes off. Okay, now here's the big one. Theme, boom, boom, boom. All crits. All crits. I just need to get her strength up, I think. She's really strong. She's just so strong. Man. And with that plume, so you're getting an extra 111% extra damage from the ult in the first, and it's the first 15 seconds, which you kind of need sometimes to build up to your ult. So there's Mel Dawn, Mel Segarak kill, Mel Ascavarg ult goes off to an AoE, and Mel Segarak drags him in for the finishing move from Scarlet. And let's see how the damage is. Mel Segarak just destroying it with Scarlet and Dawnbreaker going off pretty quick. So, and I wish I could get a focused also on the Scarlet, but I have the Brutal on her and the Ambitious, and I might change the Ambitious with a focus just to see if she goes off a little quicker. Like, I thought from Male Ho's passive that Scarlet would just go off more often and quicker, but right now we kill at least one of them with the Male Dawnbreaker and the Male Segarak combo. And then I feel, so also I could bring back in Male Reaper, which I probably should, because Male Segarak and Dawnbreaker are going to get someone low enough life that it easily Soul Keeper can take them down. And it would also add to them a healing reduction. So let's look at the group that I had going, and let's kind of discuss it. So I basically had Segarak in here instead of Male Reaper. And so another option for the group, which is the one I was originally going to go with, is the Male Reaper here, just so that he gets a little extra energy from the female Ho passive, since he doesn't have anyone boosting his strength and he can convert it into energy. And then, so with a group more like this, This was my original plan. Again, I love the male Askavarg, and I got all the buffs on there. I could still put the hulking to use on another team. Not to mention, Scarlet's passive drops the feathers, and that helps male Water and Sun's passive. So let's look at this real quick. This is like lower level 1, so we'll do some arena, but like here's the everybody getting Soul Reaper hit, boom, execute, execute. Again, you can kind of see how the synergy of the team goes. And on my video that I did before, I had female Lionstone in the group because I wanted her ult to trigger the passive of male Soul Reaper, and it wasn't working that well. I think that what I got going on now might be a little better. Let's try some arena matches against a few people. Kron, he's really good. Let's try it out. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the Soul Reaper in here to do my combo since I got male Askavarg there. And this gives all the proper buffs too. This is my original team that I wanted to build because I really liked all the synergies together. So there goes my Soul Reaper from female Ho. Already just nailing people. Male Water and Sun got destroyed from male Dawn. And like it kind of takes out their back line in the P4 position instantly. But the issue is male Soul Reaper doesn't do enough continual damage. He just has his execute. And so Lion Roar really took notice of that. But what I'm trying to accomplish with my group is that I have a great AoE with male Segarak and potentially with male Askavarg with his ult. If I put a focused on him so he just knocks that ult off a little earlier, which I'm thinking about it. I think I can make it work. And then we have Rapid Shot for female Ho. We have her active to stop people. We have her passive to add energy and just get male Soul Reaper going. But another option I could do is just get the ult to go off of male Segarak earlier if I wanted to. But then I would have to move my Dawnbreaker over here so that they hit the P5 position, which is an option while still giving the male Soul Reaper the High Spirited from female Ho. So, but I really want him to get his ult off early. I like this setup. I like going after the P4 position because I feel like a lot of male Water and Suns are there. So there's the ult. Instantly kills the P4 position. Kills the male Water and Sun right after. Male Segarak has them all bunched up now. And then there goes my male Askavarg doing AoE damage. But if you notice, my male Segarak died. He just doesn't have the vigor yet. If he has the vigor, and I'll also probably maybe take Fierce off of him and add Steadfast just to get him to live a little bit longer. Grawl's too strong for me these days. Look at this. Grawl even has his male Water and Sun out of his lineup. And watch what happens to me. Here, I'm even going to do that weird combo I told you I wanted to do. So watch. I think he's testing the new Bloodcraft Legend Sunbolt. But watch this. This is awesome. Like, oh, let me slow it down. Okay, so, got the execute. But his Sunbolt's about to trigger. Oh, on my Segarak right there. Female Ho brings in a little bit of love. Yeah, look at this Sunbolt. This is just insane. Male Corbett getting off tons of damage and utility. I don't know how they are healing up. Oh, male Corbett has his active. Oh, he's almost in execute range. There he goes. All right. I might be able to beat Grawl with him only having 4 players. Unbelievable. But look at this Sunbolt. Sunbolt's just deadly, just nonstop. Like, I wish I could afford Sunbolt because I would put Sunbolt to use right now. Is it a her? Is it a female? I think it is. So anyhow, finally got Grawl while Grawl had the handicap. Let's see. I already hit Pemyar. Great player. Awesome team. Here's my buddy Viagri. We're friends IRL. I'm going to go ahead and hit him just to say I did. Let's try it the original way that we want to do here. Let's try to destroy the male Water and Sun first thing. Male Dawnbreaker hits him. Male Segarak uses the active. So, but not in time. Male Reaper can finish it though. Yep. because you saw how quick his male water and sun was just procking instantly. He's awesome. He's got a male Galabar. Doesn't do much against my Reaper, but like triggers the male water and sun a lot. I think he had this male gold tongue in there. Let's go after Steph here. She's really awesome. She's got a great team. I like her Wood Scourge there, along with female Galabar. Great combination. And so, male Askavarg runs in. Male Soul Reaper gets his aura going, and his ult's already off. So, like, anyone who gets within range now, the executes just start rolling. There's male Segrak bunching everybody up. Again, he just doesn't have the survivability. He's got great damage. He's got utility. There's their female Galabar. Dang, Steph's male Bloom is just strong, but there goes my bugged out male Soul Reaper to execute. And good job, Steph. Really strong team. And all right, so let's go ahead and fight let's fight Zephide with one of the other groups that I just made that we kind of talked about. Zephide's really good, most likely going to beat me, but let's try my male water and sun group here. See how it does. All right. So, everybody runs real slow. So used to the male Escobar. Male Bloom goes into the background. My male water and sun starts pulsing first. His Phoenix goes off. My Lionstone procs, really amplifying my male water and sun. And then there goes my Phoenix to hopefully execute and finish off the enemy. Yep. So, good job, Zephide. I didn't know if my group was going to do well or not. And again, I'm looking for more grave. Nobara Kugisaki, which is Ezra. I'm going to go after her with my Water and Sun team here. So, my male Bloom goes into the back row. My Lionstone's about to go off. Oh, no, she's put the active on someone. Their Soul Reaper went off, so if I get too low, going to start executing my people. There goes my Phoenix, countering. All right. Good battle. Good fight. That was good. All right. I wanted Mr. Thing. This guy has got a freaking amazing team. I love that female spider. I'm just gung-ho and tickled about her. So I'm going to try my last team here. See how it does against Mr. Sting. Most likely he will beat me, but I'm punching up just to see like what we got here. Because, like, look, he's got a male Askavarg just coming right in instantly and, like, starting the battle off. My male Segrat goes to the back, getting on the female spider. She grabbed my male Ho, so my male Ho can't gain any life. Oh, good. Female Galabar stopped everybody. Female Selphos goes off. There goes my male Corbett, hopefully stopping him from using any ults. Male Ho, let's bring them all to the middle. Male Ho's going to bring them all to the middle. Oh, man, Scarlet rocked me. I still got male Segrat going. Going to get the ult off. Male Ho's, this is his prime right now. The late game is male Ho's prime. And so, like, assuming the Scarlet attack doesn't kill him, I think he can just finish up the battle. Good job, Mr. T. Oh, I had a female Selphos hiding back there. Unbelievable. Let's look at some of the damage here. Of course, male Segrat. That's why he's going on that other team. He's just way too powerful. Look at all that damage. Male Ho kind of pulled it out at the end. Male Corbett, pay special attention. Only level 480. 480. And look, he did more damage than male Ho. Female Selphos with Brutal. Like, dang. Imagine male Corbett at level 700. He's going to do so well. And look at Mr. Thing. So I had the two assassins go back and kill the spider, but that female spider owns my male Water and Sun team. Like, rocked me every time. So good job again, Mr. Thing. Oh, and I got to hit our guild leader. It's mandatory. Admiral Fearheart, this is for you. They have a really awesome team. The male Gold Tongue, the female Askavarg, which no one I know has. Like, look at her. She's tanking like a beast. But the problem is my assassins went into the back line. Male Gold Tongue's healing. Female Galabar stunning. Male Gold Tongue isn't stunned by either of the abilities or the male Segarak's ult. Male Gold Tongue was almost able to pull out the self-healing. Female Askavarg being the final one. Oh, I wanted to see her ult. Oh, sorry. Scarlet was. Fear has an awesome Scarlet. So, anyhow, there's more grave. Okay, sorry. Gotta fight. And Morgrave's specialty is that Scarlet, remember? So let's give a fight here. Morgrave said I can hit him as much as I want. So let's see. I want my Corbett to go off. There's the active. Their Water and Sun is hitting me hard. Oh, male Segrak just pulls in the person closest. Female Galabar hopefully stopping that male Water and Sun. Yes, Corbett dropping the stun, dropping the silence. It's not going to be enough. Like, my male Ho, my late gamer's already dead. There goes the Phoenix of Morgrave. And oh man, just demolished me. What a team. Let's look at the stats. Yep. The Water and Sun was just able to go to town. But again, Segrak damage right behind him, a level 480 mil Corbett. Like, I can't wait till that champ is level 700. I'm going to just give everybody a really hard time. All right, so there's with some arena. Let's look back at the Valley of Conquerors, see if there's an opportunity for us to try one of our, or maybe make a hybrid team that actually works decently and see what I can do there. All right, so we got Godzilla here, I think, still. No one can really beat Godzilla. I'm going to give Godzilla a shot. Though I've only beaten Godzilla when I've had the shrines with me. But you know what? I really want to give this a go. So see if I can accomplish anything. All right. So we want him to go off quick. We have all of our combos. We have everything we need here. And actually, male Askavarg's really good disruption. But I think I'm going to need the female Lion Stone in this group. Just to be able to kill Godzilla. Like, if I can get female Lion Stone to proc. Oh, no. I'm gonna try it with the original Askavarg. I'm gonna give it a go. Come on. This is my team. Alright. So Godzilla. Or let's see if I can ramp up my energy. Nope. Art is right there. Art's really good. And look, he's yellow. So he's got a whole bunch of boosts and buffs. I have my level 3 team here. No, that's not going to do anything for me. Nobody there for me to attack. And so, alright, let's give Godzilla a shot. Really, probably one of the toughest characters I've fought against. Just, really, I'm guessing a whale because it has a lot of good teams with a lot of powerful champs. So, okay, good. My aura's on their team. Okay, there we go. My Water and Sun's pulsing. That's what we needed. Theirs is. Okay, there goes my... Oh, man, their Phoenix just rocked me. Ah. All right. Too much vigor. Like, I bet their Phoenix is over, like, at least over 80 vigor. Their male Water and Sun probably closer to 100 or over 100. Easily. Anyhow. All right. Let's see if I can maybe I can try to fight Art. No, I need a better team to fight Art. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to be it. Another fun episode of Knowmish School of Strategy. We kind of talked about some more synergies that I'm dealing with. What I would eventually like to do is get the female spider up in my primary male Water and Sun team. She just procs his passive constantly. It's insane. On top of that, here's my energy control team right here. They are one I would like to show on the next episode that I do. They're all under-leveled, so that's why it's kind of at a later group, but they control the battlefield really well. And it's got the Serpent Sting from Mel Yiv. It's got Mana Drain from the active of female Dravapala. It's got Mana Drain from the female Almat, which is probably one of my favorite champs, by the way. She's awesome. And then, of course, female Goltung's passive draining energy. And here's the best part. When female Almat ults, everybody that drains energy gets plus 60 from their drain. So that's hopefully female Dravapala, male Yiv, female Almat's active, and female Goltung. And so the only one who doesn't benefit from that is the male spider, but he's there to mostly heal, immobilize, just boost up my allies while debuffing my enemies. Just such a good composition there. And then here's kind of my rejects team a little bit. It's kind of my resurrection team. It's got the anti-control from the Mel Goldtongue. It's got and there's a silence from Mel Goldtongue's active, the ult of the shark, the active of the shark, the active of Ashmane, the ult of Ashmane, the ult of Mel Choir. They all silence. And so, like, this team is all about some control too. I never really paid much attention to it, but yeah, it's really good. The resurrection, if anyone dies, Ashmane gets energy. And so the point of this group is hopefully letting Mel Choir die. So, and then Mel Choir has Dutiful, which is the Scorching Fire clan trait, which when he dies, he gives the whole team energy, which is really nice, because then you have CC, immune to crowd control and tons of damage, and then a potential resurrection. So as soon as Mel Choir dies, everybody does better. Well, Shark has her ult, so she takes someone out of the battle for a little bit when she swallows them. Ashmane has his ult that takes one of the 3 highest strength champions of the enemy team completely out of the battle. And then the Resurrect ult from Mel Lume could just keep someone potentially alive, especially if they go into the back row for my Mel Goldtongue, because really my primary source of damage for this team is Mel Goldtongue, and which you guys saw when I was in Valley. That was the best Ashmane I've ever seen. They killed my Phoenix, so I couldn't reduce healing, so the Mel Ashmane was able to win the fight against me. I forgot who that was I was fighting against, but their team did really well against me. And so we checked out our teams. We see the synergy between them. I think I will end up probably taking her out of here, putting Reaper there, putting Melsegrak in the back line to get the strength boost from Female Ho. And I like the Melsegrak and the combo between, like, Melsegrak runs up, attacks their P3, and then uses his active to come to their P4. Mel Dawnbreaker starts off with his passive that triggers his ult, and he hits their P4. So between those two, they normally get them in low enough, so as soon as my dude can execute, my Reaper is just killing him instantly. And then the Mel Ascavar gets me in position, has a lot of buffs like Inspiring, Hulking, Sanguine. My Female Ho has the Rapid Shot, Cunning, all mandatory buffs for your group, okay? So that's really important. Oops. And so, yeah, and then one last thing, since I'll have Melsegrak there, I'll be taking out the Hulking. And so here's why I like having the Hulking in this group. Let me get the marker. So Male Corbett's buff gives plus crit rate. That dramatically impacts. Remember, 57%. When she ults, it's 77%. And if you get an extra 20% at maximum crit boost from Mel Corbett, she's basically close to 100%. She's critting like the whole battle. So you need her auto attacks to go off. Therefore, you need a rapid shot. So guess what? She's got a rapid shot. Gotta have that. And also, I currently have Hulking on Mel Galabar, so I'll try to put a Sanguine on her. So we have a Sanguine. Right now, I have Cunning on Mel Corbett, but we saw his damage. I don't want to waste one of his slots for Cunning. So I'll probably put Cunning on Female Selphos. And then I'll put Sanguine on her. We have Free Spirited from him, so we get the back row covered. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. And I'll probably put an Inspiring also, maybe on her, just so that if I can get Female Scarlet to ult, even how we're set up here right now. And because of that, I might actually put her in the P1 position, so she gets attacked more than the female Galabar, which I'm okay with. I want female Galabar to ult as soon as possible. But I believe I just have an ambitious on her and not a focused. So it's okay for her to not take initial damage. And I think I'll put focused on Scarlet. So as she gets attacked by the enemy, I'll come in kind of here. My female Galabar, I might even put female Galabar in the back position. So she'll get affected by the suppression instead of female Selphos. And if anyone attacks her in the back position, or actually, look at this. Male Ho ramps up. He's better later game. So it doesn't matter to have Male Ho in the back row to get his free spirited. It's kind of worthless. And he'll do more damage. Well, there's the suppression. So right now, these two are getting hit by suppression. It's okay for her to, but I kind of like her not to. But really, my damage are these three. So it's okay if we turn female Selphos into more of a support for this team. So I might even take away her brutal, but she still does quite a bit of damage, which is nice, especially when teamed up with other buffs. So I might do this team because male Ho will just walk up a little bit and then he'll stop. Female or Scarlet will go all the way up and then get attacked by the enemy team, which would be really nice. You know, we want her to get attacked. Male Corbett's going to attack the P3 position and then instantly fly into the air and drop down or do the active, and then potentially the ult. But either way, male Corbett's not going to be here. He's going to be moving during the fight. So moves up a little bit, moves up a lot. They're all attacking Scarlet, hopefully getting her ult off because she's got that plume. She's got that plume awesome ability that helps her all. And she's getting also bonus crit from this dude with her first couple attacks. And then she's getting rapid shot, so she's getting that faster crit. So she goes up into the air quickly and boom, boom, boom. And the best part is if male Ho's already ulted and drug them all into the middle, then female Scarlet can really have a heyday. But also, don't forget, we got them getting all rooted by female Galabar, hopefully bringing them in with female or male Ho. You got the 3 stuns from the active of female Selphos, not to mention her clan trait, which is lowering everybody's strength. You got a stun, you got a silence, you got a buff, you got strength resistance decrease, you got everybody gets hit by a normal attack. And so, like I said, I'm going to put that Soul Annihilation on him, reduce all their strength resistance so that this ult and this ult and this ult can just destroy them. Not to mention, if female Selphos is going off too, everybody's got that extra 120 strength going on as well. So yeah, this is actually how I'll start mine. They'll probably go for Scarlet, but the cool part is female Galabar will come up and she'll take over the P3 enemy after the active is triggered from the male Corbett. So really excited about this team. I think it's going to do really well. I'll go ahead and save it. And again, this puts my male Segarak back up in this team, and it allows me to have this combo that triggers this right here. And I like this character, the Scarlet, to trigger this guy, but it's not very consistent. And I have hulking taken care of by Askavarg, and I really need hulking in this group right here. So, you can see, I have the hulking in my final group. I made her a buff bot. She has rapid shot. And she has cunning too here, so that's helpful. Basically, everything's taken care of in this group except free spirited or high spirited, which is the Ho buff. I need that in group 3 here. So, a couple things to think about. Oh, I'll shout out to my business. So, we went over a whole lot. And remember, you got to think of your Guardian Stones as well. So you can tell in my setup, the only people who are not getting the biggest benefit are Scarlet. But even though she's getting a ton, I have Bloodcraft Legends boosted a lot. Female Lion Stone tanks don't have the best Guardian Stones. She's the worst. I feel bad for Selphos, but I had to sacrifice one, and Marksman and Warrior's my absolute worst. So, but you could tell there's another Bloodcrest. So this team kind of has the worst Guardian Stones, followed by this team. And then this team having all the best Guardian Stones with maybe the Askavarg, but he gets everything he needs, which is the 10 out of 10 con. So really, my primary team should technically be this. My secondary team should technically be this. And my third team should be this. Just based on Guardian Stones. But hey, we'll see. We'll do some more testing. We'll do some more play. Hopefully y'all had a fun time with me here. I'm going to do one more trip to the Valley of Conquerors to see if I can get us another good battle before we end this video. And this is kind of how I'll have to do Valley of Conquerors in the future, especially if we're just getting our butts handed to us. So I told you I was going to go after Art. Art has all the buffs from the middle here. Yeah, I'm going to go after... I have a huge disadvantage, but Godzilla is just so strong. So let's go ahead and put Lion Stone in there. And I would attack Blue again, Godzilla, but I'm going to give Art a shot since I already fought that other team, the Godzilla team, and I got my butt handed to me. So here we go. Wish us luck. Art, prepare yourself. I come. So I don't have the Askavarg, but it's okay because I still have the aura on two of their champs. Problem is, their Phoenix is able to get the damage reduction on my champs. Here goes my Male Water and Sun, same time as theirs. Here goes my Reaper, hopefully an Execute. Oh, no Execute, and they stop my Male Water and Sun. This could be the determining fact. Oh, I got the Execute. Here goes my Water and Sun. My Dawnbreaker died. Okay. Oh, man, there goes my Soul Reaper, too. But I do have the Water and Sun still. But again, they have a female Galabar, and I have no way to limit their healing. And they have tons to limit my healing. Okay. Yep. Art got me. That was a good battle. I thought I had him there. If my Soul Reaper could have gone off just a second. And remember, Art has every one of these buffs. Like, Art is completely decked out against me. And Godzilla was not. So that's one thing. There's one of his shrines that Art's getting. And then he's getting the damage reduction. He's getting the extra damage. And he's getting plus 5% all stats. So his is significant. And Blue is in the same situation as me, so really I had a shrine advantage on Godzilla. So I wish that would have worked out a little better. Maybe I should have gone into it with female Lion Stone instead of Askavarg, but you saw what happened with Art. Maybe it would have been better if I would have gone in with male Askavarg. So that's why you have to really play around with your teams to find the best synergies. Like, my teams on paper are amazing, but they're supposed to be able to punch up. They're supposed to be able to beat teams with way higher vigor, keep them under control, not let them overpower me. And right now they can overpower me. So I need to do some more tweaking, and we'll get to that in the next episode. So hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you learned a few things, and we'll get back to some more team building in episode 4. Thank you. Have a... Oh, sorry. I got to actually figure out how to turn this stuff off.